Hey guys, I'm back for part two, Denver unboxing. Um, Super excited to get to show you the rest of what came. I have just a few pieces of jewelry left that I haven't shared just yet, so I want to get through with that. Real cool dive super deep into some of the bigger spheres and cool stuff that I got. Of course, it's probably the last thing I open here. It's what I get for talking about rutile and unpacking just random stuff. Here's one. Okay. Oh, I hope this thing can focus on this. So that's golden rutile in quartz. I hope that you can see that. So the threads grow up through the quartz. Now this material is extremely expensive. Wholesale on this is $250 a kilo. At least it was in Denver this year. So I'm going to do the best I can do for you guys on this material. I'm going to have to make sure it's by weight. So, I mean, that's what I paid. I paid $250 a kilo for this material. So it may be a second before I'm able to do the calculations and run the numbers and make sure that I can get this to you guys at a price that's reasonable. So that's one of them. Here's the other one. Hopefully you can see that. I have no monitor to look at, guys. I'm doing this with my phone. So I'm not exactly sure what you're seeing. Probably nothing but glare off my glasses, unfortunately. And here's the DT. Super stoked. Double terminated rutile quartz. Little baby wand. We'll call him a little baby wand. Anyways, super stoked about this guy. He's gorgeous. Great shape. Great quality. All right. This is the only piece of citrine that I bought aside from the small piece that I bought for myself. I should have brought that out to show y'all. And I'm not this is citrine, so there's no doubt that it's actually citrine, but my gut is telling me that this is something else too. So I'm gonna have to actually do some research on this particular stone before I list it, because there's something about the color that's making me believe that this could be something besides citrine, or maybe a citrine from a locale that I'm not accustomed to. Anyways, we're gonna get a scratch test on this guy, so a hardness test. We're gonna make sure that we know exactly what this is before it goes out. So meanwhile, there it is. It's beautiful. It does have the hue. The hue is citrine. The thing that sketches me just a little bit, and you're probably not going to be able to see this, but the way the color saturation runs through this stone, I'm just not convinced that it is what I think it is. So we'll see. Now these beauties, this is for sure one of the coolest pieces I've seen in a long time. So I don't know if you can see those phantoms inside. This is a smoky citrine. This is what smoky citrine looks like from Brazil. This is basically the color that you're gonna see when it's Brazilian citrine. And it's a lot of times has smoky quartz in it with also. So I don't know if you can actually see those beautiful phantoms in there, but yeah, there's some stack phantom action going on in here. And I love the way that smoky is included. It kind of looks like clouds inside. Anyway, so this is going to be one only very special piece for that very special person who loves stack phantoms or phantom points. So phantom points is just, while this particular point was growing, it was dusted with another mineral and then continued to grow over it. So you're going to see in the shape of the point, inside the actual structure itself, you're going to see like almost like little darker points within it. And that's what a phantom is. I have a write-up about it online. Go to my website and search phantom, and you'll be able to see, you'll be able to read about it. And here's just a smoky point. And to me it was special because there are some rutile threads in there. So the clarity, first of all, look at that. You can see my face straight through this guy. But also there are some very special inclusions in there. So this was a little bit, this costed a little more per weight than most smoky quartz does, just because of the clarity. So there's that. That's also one only. Both of these points, there's only one of these. One of these, one of these. That's it. Here's the other couple of pieces of rutile quartz that I picked up. This one's actually pretty special. There's a couple of different types of rutile in there. If you can see, there's golden, there's silver. There's even some very, very reddish looking rutile in there. So I was pretty stoked about this guy. He's special. And here's another one that's got like, let's see if we can. This one is almost like a shaman stone with rutile in it, because the inclusions in the rutile have grown so thick at the bottom that it's basically like, kind of like a lodolite stone with rutile at the top. Okay, trucking right along. I'm trying to speed this up a little so we won't have to keep you so long. Oh, that's right. Oh my God, I had a whole bag of these that I wanted to buy for y'all, and they were far too expensive. I just couldn't do it. So this is what we have. We have 5 malachite, beautiful malachite bracelets. There's only 5 of them. Yeah, so these beautiful, beautiful malachite bracelets. These look like they're about a 7, probably like a 7mm bead in size. And they fit me very comfortably, so I'm going to say about a 7.5 or so. I forgot I'd gotten these. I'm super excited. Super excited because I don't have a ton of malachite in the shop. Okay. Thought we were done with jewelry, but not so much. So maybe we will have a part 3 of this unboxing. If I didn't have so many like, you know, solo unique items, this would be much, much easier and faster. I thought this was super cool. It's kind of like almost wrapped in a cloth or a cord of some sort. It's fluorite, beautiful piece of fluorite. And it's wrapped kind of in a soft cord. This would be super comfortable to wear. And I would even put this, instead of on a chain, I would put this on one of those black cords that I have. you know, the waxed or the silk cords. So that's fluorite. Got some dragon blood jasper. I'm going to keep these on the cards just for time's sake. Hopefully it shows up on camera okay. There's some dragon's blood jasper. Okay, good enough. Oh, this one's fluorite. Fluorite and sterling. It's just a beautiful banded fluorite. Some blues and greens and pinks in there. One piece of turquoise in the shop, and it's this pendant right here. Turquoise is just pretty ridiculously priced right now, so I don't have any in the shop, but I did manage to get this piece, African turquoise. It's pretty beautiful. It's a substantial piece. Only one labradorite pendant met my expectations. Kind of a labradorite snob because it's one of my favorite stones in the world. And let's see if we can get him to show his flash. Let's see here. He's blue and green flash, darker blue usually. See? Anyways, I adored the setting. I thought the setting on this was real nice. So there's the labradorite pendant. The only one I got of this type. I do have some freeform labradorite pendants in the shop that are pretty nice, but the only one of this type is this one. And then I found this guy. This is another fluorite pendant. I just thought the setting was unique. Of course, the stone is beautiful too, but I thought the setting was real cool. Let's do this so it'll stop trying to autofocus on me. Anyways, that one's fluorite. And again, setting on this one was what caught my eye. Oh, I'm getting faster. So stoked. Okay, let's see what we got. Some lapis bracelets. I'll just put one of these on, and one of these on, and one of these on. There we go. That way you guys can see the bracelets that I got. These are lapis. Here's the lapis one that I just opened. So far, these are the 3 types of bracelets that are new in the shop, but I do have several types of bracelets in the shop right now. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these lapis. Really nice quality. I don't remember getting these. Guys, the gem shows, as an empath, sometimes they really, I almost said intimidate. They do not intimidate me. They overwhelm me in such a big way occasionally. Simply because of all of the stones in one place, all these beautiful stones from all over the world, and all these beautiful people from all over the world. They all bring their own energy. And a lot of times it's difficult for me to be able to, you know, keep that at bay so that I can kind of focus on what I'm there for. So occasionally I get a little overwhelmed, and I have been known to like be, oh, I got that? Okay, now I remember. Anyhow, all right, that's good enough for now. I'll get these cleaned up for you. Anyways, look at these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful water clear, almost like a lens, double terminated wands. These are quartz from Brazil. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Clarity and quality are amazing. Oh boy. I'm gonna need, okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to hop up real quick because now we're getting into spheres and I'm gonna have a place to put these. A safe place to put them. Okay. All right, guys. This is going to be the only man-made, I guess, mineral that you're going to see in the shop, like basically at all until further notice. I had to have this for y'all just to offer it because I get it. It's cherry quartz. It's man-made. This is not nature-made. But this particular batch that they had this year was so freaking beautiful that I had to at least have one piece of it for y'all. So that's why I have a basically fake, what we're gonna call fake because this is man-made, but it's still quartz. It's just grown and colored to be this color. So what kind of benefit would you have from what could you hope to achieve by having something like this? Well, it's beautiful. So there's your reminder that life is beautiful. And it's a lot of times what I do personally just to keep myself feeling positive is to have something that catches my eye as beautiful in my space. So it's beautiful. It is red. So, red is a color therapy. It's the color of love. It's the color of support. So that you're going to get a lot of different benefits from this particular piece, even though it's not exactly something that you can just dig out of the ground and nature made it. So anyhow, we're calling this cherry quartz. This was the vendor that I bought this from called it cherry quartz, so I'm going to call it cherry quartz. And I will do some research before I list it online and make sure that I know exactly what this can do for us and how it'll help and that kind of thing. Size on this guy, just under 55 millimeters in size. By the way, disclaimer, my hands are huge, like basketball player huge, like huge, my hands. So when you see a stone in my hands, that's not giving you a good size reference because I can literally like palm a basketball. I do have very, very large hands. That being said, please don't take my hands as a size reference when I'm holding these stones for you. If anything's questionable, I'll just always measure it for you. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, more beautiful ones. Awesome. I did not realize the stickers are still on them. I don't want to take too much time to pull that off right now. But we do have some more of those. Super stoked. I may have gotten an actual kilo of that material because it was so nice. I didn't... Ooh, Stephanie went a little over budget this time. We'll just say that's very rare. It's rare. I don't go over budget often. That's a big fat lie, just saying. Like the biggest, the fattest of lies. Over budget, that should be my middle name. Stephanie Over Budget Larmore. Oh, good. Oh my God, you guys. I'm so stoked for the fluorite in the shop. Oh my God, do you see that? Do you see how beautiful that fluorite? Look at the rainbow winking at us. Do you see how beautiful these are? Okay, So I'm gonna have to be super careful when I price these because I got 2 different grades of fluorite in these types of points. This is the high grade kind, and it's basically got tons of blue indigo in there, and that's very rare for fluorite, and it's more highly sought after, so it's always going to be a higher price point for anything that's in that color range for fluorite. So to me, these even look like they're stabilized, what they call stabilized. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to do some more research and I'll let y'all know. Another beautiful building. Excuse my chihuahuas. They don't care when I'm working. So here's another beautiful piece of fluorite. And this is actually, I wish I could catch it with some light behind it because this is actually banded very beautifully. Lots and tons of blue in it. So I basically got 1 kilo of each of that material. This high quality, I guess we'll just call it A grade. I don't know what I'm going to call that actually. But the high quality of the fluoride, I've got 1 kilo. And the normal quality of fluoride, I got 1 kilo. I did hand pick everything though, so they're all going to be nice pieces. It's just according to what you have in your collection and what you're looking for as far as price point goes. It all does the same thing. That's just more of the porcelains. Interesting. I haven't, like I said, I have not unwrapped since I've been back from Denver. And this particular vendor, apparently I have 2 of these. This particular vendor wrapped everything. I had to leave because they were busy and I didn't have time to sit there. So they finalized my order and wrapped everything up without me. So we're just going to leave that there. And we have 2 cherry quartz spheres. Okay, here we go. See, now this is what I normally see in fluorite. This is the type of quality I normally see in fluorite. This is actually a really huge piece. I bet that's at least 1/3 of a kilo right there. And it is beautiful. Again, this is teal too. So teal and purple. But this is not part of that other type of fluorite, the higher grade. So this is going to be more affordable per gram than that will. It's also a different shape of tower, which I didn't realize when I picked them up. I have tons of small fluorite towers in the shop right now, so mainly what I got were larger fluorite towers. By the way, this fluorite is from China, and the red quartz is from China. God, that one's big and beautiful. Look at that. Okay, trucking right along. We're getting there. Chevron amethyst. And the reason why I picked this particular chevron amethyst is because for whatever reason, to me that looked like a lotus flower. I just thought it was super, super beautiful. By the way, this is giant. Let's see what the size is. Wow. About 103. This is about 103 millimeters. So I'm guessing this is probably pretty close to, I know it's over half a kilo just by holding it. I'll weigh them all before I post them, so you'll get perfect sizes and weights. Beautiful, huge chevron amethyst sphere. Oh my God, that's heavy. Okay, we won't do that. Oh, this is the Moroccan bag. Some cool selenite. So I got a couple, I just got one in this color and one in the white color. Selenite candle holders shaped like a shell. I thought they were super cute. I've never seen one that looked quite like this before, so I had to get at least one of each. So I got one in orange selenite and one in white selenite. I also managed to get some of these super cool like slabs of orange selenite. Look how thick that is. Cool slabs of orange selenite. I love this kind of stuff to clear my stones and my jewelry and things like that because selenite clears out bad juju, bad energy, whatever you want to call it. Negative crap. That's what selenite's good for. Oh my God, I'm making such a huge mess on my desk here. Hope I'm not shaking the camera too much. And these are the giant slabs of the clear, the plain white, you know, standard selenite. Huge, huge, thick, thick slabs. I normally don't carry this kind of thing, but they just caught my eye, so I got a few. A couple of pieces of this and a couple of pieces of the orange. Beautiful selenite sphere. Not exactly sure. Let's see what the size is on this guy. This bad boy is about 96 millimeters. 96 millimeters. I'm going to keep this wrapped. I don't want to handle it too much because it's selenite and I get sweaty hands. So just a beautiful, huge selenite sphere. Another. I decided to get a few of these just because I adore mine. Adore my selenite sphere. Just like this. Literally, I take this when I'm feeling like ugly, when I'm feeling like mean, when I'm feeling like something's going to have to happen before I am ugly to somebody. I sit and hold this, my selenite sphere, in my lap and just watch TV, talk on the phone, do my work on the computer, whatever the case may be. I sit with the selenite sphere in my lap because it clears all that negative gunk out. So, yeah. More than one selenite sphere for the shop because I have had such good luck using that for, energy management. And I got a few of these tiny little round slabs of selenite. This is all the Moroccan bag, so it's mostly all selenite, but yeah, so I got a few of these round plates as well. Okay, we talked about the shell. I guess I'll show it to you because it is the white one. There you go. That's the candle holder, and then the white. It's just looks like a beautiful shell. This looks Looks like more from Peru. Oh, it is manganese calcite. So this is something I don't have any of in the shop until now. Went ahead and got 2 pieces. Let me just grab the other one. Oh, that's dusty. Whew. That wasn't fun. Okay. 2 spheres. Getting heated. I've been here a while. Manganese calcite, and I hope to God I'm saying that right, but this is the UV reactive calcite that everybody's just going gaga over right now. Haven't had any in the shop till now, and these are the only 2 pieces I have, and I'll be able to sell these just by weight. So 2 spheres, UV reactive from Peru. I'm down to only a couple of pyrite towers in the shop, so I bought a couple more from Peru. I just love it when they have those windows in them so you can see how beautiful they really are naturally. I mean, I get that they need to be cut and polished. I get that we use different shapes for different reasons, but the natural just, it's just amazing on its own. So yeah, I have 2 of these from Peru. Oh, how did I end up with 3? Oh, I'm so stoked. So here's some more UV reactive manganese calcite from Peru. Here's the other tower. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pyrite, Peruvian pyrite. So, have some more Brazilian quartz. It's kind of packed a little messy, but I'm really kind of excited about it because, again, sacred geometry. So these, oh, look at these. I don't math, so I have to look up the shape to tell you exactly what the shape is called. But Brazilian quartz, as usual. Full of rainbows, super gorge. And I have these in a few different sizes. So here's one. Here's one. And there will be a couple more. So I'm just gonna price these by weight. Trying to make room. Sorry guys, I've got some more spheres coming in, so I'm gonna have to make sure I have a safe place to put them because some of them are huge. Maybe I can edit out all the creepy pauses and awkward silences and whatever. Anyways, this is Madagascar. Apatite. That's a blue apatite from Madagascar. Maybe I can edit out this is Madagascar, because no, this is a blue apatite sphere from Madagascar. Probably about a 50, maybe a 60 millimeter sphere. Beautiful quality apatite. Indigo Gabbro. Mystic Merlinite, aka Mystic Merlinite. I like to call it Indigo Gabbro because that's what it is. There's nothing any more mystical about this than there is any other mineral, in my opinion. I mean, now, does it work on our spiritual capabilities and abilities? Absolutely. Great quality, mystical Merlinite, Indigo Gabbro sphere from Madagascar. Okay. Oh my gosh. Kambaba Jasper. This is one of my favorite Jaspers. Kambaba Jasper. It's beautiful. There's not a lot I can say anymore about each individual stone because like I've already kept you long enough. So we're just gonna power through the rest of this because I'm so close to being done. Here's, oh, I guess I got 2 indigo gabbro. Apparently I couldn't choose between one or the other, so I got them both. That's how I roll. Oh, another apatite. Nice. Another beautiful blue apatite sphere. I'll grab apatite when it's real good quality like that, like super gemmy apatite, because it's rare to see it in that good of a quality. And here we go. Beautiful septarian sphere. These are all actually really freaking huge. Like that Kambaba Jasper is 98 millimeters and this septarian is 90. So 80 to 100 millimeter spheres. Big old Berthas. I think I'm going to use this as a sphere stand. There we go. Okay, and I think all we have left. Awesome. All we have left are these big beautiful logs of tourmaline. And I'm so stoked to have them because the quality is so high. And it's the first time I've managed to get some super high quality raw black tourmaline at a decent price. So now I have huge chunks of natural raw black tourmaline. All of those of you who were interested before, who were inquiring about these big chunks of tourmaline, like what I use underneath my table in the shop, what I use underneath my Reiki table. Yeah, this is it. So this one's a huge chunk. I probably have like maybe 5 kilos of this material, mainly because there's only a few pieces, but like I tried to get some big chunks. So anyhow, yep. And that is the final item of my Denver haul. So grateful for you to have joined me. So grateful to have all of you out there watching. And if anybody needs anything, email me info@stephanielarmore.com. Log in the website, stephanielarmore.com. It links directly into the shop now. My healing practice is closed currently, so the only thing you're going to find there is crystals currently. If you actually need my help, if you need a Reiki treatment, if you need Akashic Records readings, please reach out. I am willing to work. I just am kind of in the middle of working on me. So when I go into those phases of really needing to do quite a bit of work on myself, whether it be physically, emotionally, or whatever. I've been having physical issues over the past year or so, and I'm just kind of done struggling. So I'm really not expending a ton of energy on healing work because that energy is being expended on healing work for myself. But if you need me, if you need anything, you know how to get in touch with me. very responsive. Will always make time to answer your questions. Leave me a comment, shoot me a DM. I'm on Facebook, mydivineinspirations.net. Yeah, I mean, there's a million different ways to catch me. I'll try to put the links below for the shop, how to reach me, um, that kind of thing, so that if you have any questions, it'll be real easy to reach out. Thank you, thank you, thank you again for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Goodbye.